the first presidential debate, which is happening soon, just a couple of weeks from now on June 27. Now, talk to people in Washington, and they are saying a few things, all variations on this theme. Namely that, A, the early debate gives the Democrats a chance to, if things go really wrong for Biden, swap the president out and put another candidate in before or at the Chicago convention a few weeks later. The other thing, B, that if he does well, if Biden does well, the debate will put a new zing in the step of the Democrat campaign and put to rest, for a moment, all the Biden dementia rumors. Well, what to say about that? First of all, presidential debates generally don't have that much of an effect on campaign outcomes, so perhaps this is all a bit of an academic question. But secondly, and this is another key question, which Joe Biden are we going to get at the debate? Look, if the president's got neurological issues, there are ways his doctors can help him get through set pieces. Like, for example, the State of the Union address, which, as Samuel Johnson once said in a different context, Biden's performance was like a dog walking on its hind legs, not done well, but you were surprised to find it done at all. Because lately we seem to get one of two Bidens. The manic, overclocked Biden who gibbers like a neurotic housecat after 8 espressos, and the nearly catatonic Biden who just stares at you like a deer that has just made its way onto the Hume Highway. Let me show you what I mean. Earlier this week, Biden showed up at a gun control event, ironically just as Hunter was getting convicted on his own gun charges. To say he was revved up is an understatement.
Who in God's name needs a magazine which can hold 200 shells?
What is he talking about? A magazine that can hold 200 shells? Firearms aficionados out there will know how bonkers that sounds. And then he went off slurring his way through a story about campaigning in the famous wetlands of Delaware.
I remember when I was campaigning, when I was a senator, going through the wetlands of Delaware to meet all the people who were most upset with me, the fishermen and the hunters. And I came across a guy who was fishing, and he said, "You want to take my gun?" And I looked at him, I said, "Yeah, I don't want to take your gun. You're allowed to have a gun, but I want to take away your ability to use an assault weapon." And this is how the conversation went. He said, "What do you mean I need that gun?" I said, "Guess what? If you need 12 to 100 bullets in a gun and a magazine, you're the lousiest shot I've ever heard of."
And there were, of course, the usual sorts of Biden stumbles, but again, he was feeling his oats here. A friendly crowd.
Instead of trying to stop our ban on ghost gun kits that contain these, that commit crimes, they're working like hell to stop it.
So that's the manic Biden, but there was another Biden on display this week. Again, that catatonic deer in the headlights Biden. Now, watch this and remember, this is the guy who always goes around claiming he was raised in the black church.
I need to see your party. But where are my blue skies? I need to see some black folk party on the grass. Come on, let me see your party on the grass. I need to see some black folk on the grass.
Elaine Bennis had more rhythm than that guy. So, come the debate. Which Biden are we going to get? Well, my money is on the hyped up Biden, but when he's hyped up, remember, he's even more error prone. Yet just watch. Like clockwork, the media will come out with headlines about Biden and his newfound confidence and vigor. You won't fall for it, I know that. And you know what? I doubt the American voters will either.